So here's the situation. Short sleeve jersey, bib shorts, got winter boots and a rear mudguard because it absolutely poured down last night. What is going on with this weather? Good morning and welcome to an absolutely dismal ride, weather-wise anyway. Yes, we're out and about early. We're off to find a new cafe to eat in, but it is absolutely soaking on the roads. Thankfully, not raining just yet, although that is in the forecast for later. And stupidly, yeah, I didn't look at the forecast this morning, so I didn't bring my rain jacket. Oh well, what will be, will be. Thankfully though, despite the puddles and the disgusting grey clouds behind me, it is actually quite warm. It's about 14 degrees. Look. And as Stuart has just pointed out, there is some blue sky. So I think the sun may make an appearance at some point, which would be very nice.
The sun might have its hat on, you know.
Talking of sunny, hot things, Stu's got new kit again this week. Tell us about your new kit.
Oh yeah. Bib shorts.
Where did you get them from?
Reputable South Asian provider of garments. They're not sponsored, are they, Pete? It might as well be.
Yeah, they should. They probably should be. I think you find they're East Asian, not South Asian.
Depends on your perspective.
No, depends on how much geography you know. So yes, a nice new pair of green bib shorts for Stuart. It's always a bit of a dicey issue when you buy coloured bib shorts because you never quite know if you're going to start showing off your junk when you get off the bike. I'll let you know later.
No, 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 no.
On a separate note, I think I mentioned it in a previous video, but I'm currently doing a 4-week FTP booster on Zwift to try and build up my strength and power before we go to Paris in a couple of weeks. I'm currently 3 weeks in. This is day 21, but obviously this isn't a rest day, although it is a rest day from Zwift. Obviously I'm not doing a workout on there today after this ride, but I have to say that even after 3 weeks, I can definitely feel an improved fitness and strength. Coming up some of these hills this morning, I did feel particularly strong and I did blast past the fellas, which was quite a nice feeling. And I've still got a week to go before my final FTP test to see how much my FTP has increased. So that bodes very well for some of the Surrey hills we'll be taking on the way down to Newhaven and some of the naughty hills in France. Hey! Jimmy's not with us this week and he will be absolutely gutted when he finds out we see those deer. Sorry Jimbo. So as good as Zwift is and as great as it can be for building your strength through workouts, there's nowhere near as good as being out in real life and seeing wildlife and nature. Love seeing that. Right, well we've come to a shuddering halt. I say I've come to a shuddering halt because I've got a puncture. Typical, it's supposed to be the summer. No punches in the summer please. But yeah, we've just come down a god-awful road. I know we can't sit there, hang on, I'm trying to find places to sit. We'll go to that post, because I was hoping that was one of those horsey jump over fences that you could sit on, but no. So yeah, I've got a puncture, we're 2.5 miles from the calf. I'm just going to apologise, I've absolutely no idea why this camera is so bright. Oh, there we go, that's better? That's a little bit better, I think. So yes, I've got a puncture. I'm going to find somewhere to sit down and try and fix it, but it does give me the opportunity to try out my new Psych Plus pump, which I was sent recently. Now, before I use this pump, I need to make it clear that I am not sponsored by Psych Plus, but they did send it to me for free, and I will be doing a full review on it soon, but today is not the day for that. So let's get this tyre fixed, changed, and back on our way to the calf. So as well as my Psych Plus pump, I also get the opportunity to use my True Tension tyre monkey as well. Let's see. Look at that! That worked perfectly. And now I've been told by someone in my comments that this is a bit of a rip-off of the blue one, the shark fin. I don't know what it's called. So I apologise to anyone who's upset that I'm using the copyright stolen version. But yeah, I'm just going to say that the True Tension tyre monkey works perfectly. And now... Cut! And now I get to use the Psych Plus pump. Let's see how well this works. I'm going to go for 100 psi. I think this can pump anything up to 120 psi, so this will be interesting to see. have to say that is pretty impressive. Happy with that. Right, one puncture successfully fixed, and I have to say I'm really impressed with that little Cyc Plus electric pump. I do need to figure out just how long it lasts and how many flat tyres from completely flat I can pump up. But yeah, it works pretty well, I have to say. I will give a full rundown of it very shortly in a future video. But for now, we're 2.5 miles from breakfast. So let's get there, because I am now starving. Nothing like taking 15 minutes to fix a puncture to build your appetite. Part of that 2.5 miles does take in going up the back end of our arch nemesis, Arkston Hill. Suddenly, this has jumped out of zone 2. Come on, Stewie.
I'm a-coming.
Jesus. Yeah, these roads are pretty bad this morning. But we are only now 1 mile from breakfast. I thought we'd be there sooner than this. I need a cup of tea. All right, let's check out Stu's new shorts. It's not that bit the people want to see.
Only fans.
And can I feel your chamois?
Do I have to sign the consent form? I don't believe I've signed the consent form.
They want to take you around the back.
I'll let anyone touch me, won't I?
Right, time for breakfast, and I am starving. So as mentioned earlier, this is the first time we're coming to this cafe, and I have to say, I'm very impressed. It's called the Mixing Shed at the Compass Courtyard.
Correct.
Clavering, Saffron Walden. It's very nice view as well. Let me, not this view, obviously, if you look past that.
If you like middle class stuff, this is the place for you.
But yeah, very impressed with this. I think we'll be coming back here, I would say. That was a question to the masses, I'm being ignored.
Well, hang on, let's see how we go first. Looks nice, eh?
Well, that was a very nice breakfast, so we will definitely be back here again. And even better than that, the sun is now out. Hopefully we will get back before the rain, because there are still quite a few dirty looking clouds on the horizon. In fact, that one behind me doesn't look great, so yeah, let's get back quick. Right, well sadly, the route back involves going back up Arkston. It's not what you want after a full English. Right, well the clouds have moved in and I just felt a little spot of rain on my face. We've got about half an hour until we get home. Let's see if we can make it. I can see this becoming a bit of a sprint finish.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me.
Right, well unfortunately we didn't escape the rain, but it was only a light shower. A refreshing spritz, you may say.
A light drizzle. A light drizzle.
What he said. Unfortunately, with all this muck and grit and rain on the road, my front disc has developed a very annoying grinding, rubbing sound. That's a bit better. Only do that with fresh water, not with water with a hydration tablet in it. Salty discs, yeah, not good. But we're only a couple of miles from home now, so let's get back, let's get dry, and I think I might need to give this bike a good wash down. I thought it suddenly started raining really heavily. No, it turns out it was the spray from Stu's wheel. Oh, get me home. One thing I've just remembered I haven't spoken about since last week's video. My saddle, my new Giant Fleet SL. It's actually feeling a bit more comfortable this week, so maybe I do just need time to bed it in. I've ridden about 5 or 6 times on it so far, and they say, I think, you should give like 9 or 10 rides, so hopefully by Paris, it'll be fine. Well, that was another lovely near 30 miles done. And despite the rain, there was a little bit of sun, but it was quite warm, which was good, so I'm not going to complain about that. Looking at the forecast for next week, it looks nice and sunny and warm again. Can't quite see what it's going to be the following weekend when we go to Paris, but can only hope, fingers crossed, that it's similarly nice weather. But we found a nice new cafe, which is always nice. We'll definitely be going back there again because food was superb and it was pretty well priced as well, which is always good for a cafe. But yeah, with all that said, I think it's time to go and wash this bike down because it is now absolutely filthy thanks to that ride today. So I'm going to go and do that, and I will say to you, as ever, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.